This week is the Design Middle East shortlist have come out for their first awards ceremony. So
They sure have.
that'll be fun. Obviously, we've got a few nominations, but thought as the first award show, let's do a quick recap on who's been nominated, who we think could be in with a good shout, and
Overall just discuss design.
have a bit of a chat. And this is probably where we go with a disclaimer, isn't it? Where we go, all opinions are mine as an individual and Nicola's as an individual and do not reflect those of Studio M LLC. Just to clarify before we get in trouble. Hopefully we won't, but yeah, so it's a very interesting shortlist for a number of awards. We don't have time to cover them all because you've work to do.
That all important job, really.
But so let's see what is tickling our fancy and what awards. So let's start off with the first award, which is the lowest, number 16, I think, is Sustainable Design of the Year. Now, one of your projects is in for that, which is D3.
Yes, that's One Life.
So, tell us about it.
Well, we used a lot of kind of reclaimed furniture and, shopped about for various things rather than buy new pieces and all matching. Everything kind of is mismatched, and we've used pallets as some benches.
Yeah, I remember we created a lot of furniture using recycled and reclaimed timber and using pallets before it became a thing. But it's awesome to see it shortlisted.
Yeah, I think it's a very fresh space, and it does seem to get a good vibe from people when they walk in. So that's the most important thing, I think. You want a good vibe when you walk in, and if you can be sustainable whilst doing that, that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. I couldn't really find any information on the Xworks project for compare and contrast. And then I saw the guys coming in from U+A Architects, who did the Swiss International Scientific School of Dubai.
Wow.
Which is wicked, right? So this is an award for scale. Count us out.
Yeah.
It kicks our ass. It's really a difficult one to call. Like, I haven't seen Xworks project. I don't know what it is, but I think it's all about criteria. If it's a scalable project, if it's something that's purely about sustainability rather than design aesthetic.
Yeah.
Or is it a more design aesthetic with sustainable?
Yeah.
What is it? But
exactly.
Regardless of that, I think probably the International Scientific School will take that one. But I haven't seen Xworks. But yes, it's wicked design. I think U+A Architects have done a really cool job, and it was very clean, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, very clean. It's the fact that you can hit a sustainable criteria in such a vast space it's very good. Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed that there aren't more projects in the category, really.
Yeah, three's a bit
little.
Is that a sign of still that we still haven't embraced sustainability, or maybe people just didn't know about the award?
Maybe. Hopefully that'll change in the next year or so people can start.
Well, she's our green warrior, so we've removed straws from the office, as much packaging as possible, and if she catches us with plastic, we're in a bit of trouble. So sustainability is quite a passion project for you.
It really is. I love it.
So it's a good one to start. Look, awesome for us to be nominated. I think it's pretty cool.
Yes. Thank you.
But I'll be very surprised if get anything other than we cheer. But you did a good job. You did an awesome job.
Thank you very much.
You did. And then there's a few other projects there, but let's just jump straight to hospitality. It's always keenly fought. It's really, it's one close to your heart as well. It's your speciality, isn't it?
Yeah.
F&B.
Love my F&B.
And the hotels. So there's two sort of breakdowns on this. There's the hospitality, which I am assuming is the hotel side. And then there's the F&B bar side.
Yeah.
So We love a good holiday. Let's hit the hotels.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So we had first up was the Alameen Hotel.
Oh, now this was a beaut.
By H2R.
Absolute beaut.
It was banging. I think you remember like the boho chic.
Yeah. Very fresh. Very just very welcoming.
You love that paneling detail.
Did, yeah. Just throughout, it just kind of continues throughout the space. I loved the artwork. I loved just the pops of colour, but it's not too much. It's just, I want to
go. Yeah, there's the really cool canoes, the boats, which were really played on the heritage side, which was really good with the colour and the artwork. And yeah, it just looks like a really relaxing place, doesn't it?
It really does. Yeah, they've hit the beach vibe running.
Yeah. And then we jumped to the the other thing with that was the scale. It was massive,
big ceiling.
Yeah, the curtains.
Yeah.
They come down. It was class. Just the sort of Hamptons feel.
It did.
But yeah.
Yeah, really well done.
Then there was one from Rove Lemaire, which was in there from MMAC. I mean, I don't know if it's MMAC or MMAC Design Associates. Apologise, guys. I'm really sorry. Big fan of your work, but I'll ask you maybe on Wednesday night how I say it. So look, I couldn't find any information on the project. I'm assuming it's a brand new concept you're working on. I'm sure it'll be great, but it was difficult to find anything. Similarly with Almanara Lighthouse, so I can't really comment.
No.
So I can.
Excited to see.
Yeah, look forward to seeing it. I think a Rove on Lemaire is a brilliant idea.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
And if it follows the design pattern of existing Roves and then has that beach element, it'll be pretty special.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what we did find was the Four Seasons in Kuwait.
Yeah.
Interesting, really interesting design by Gensler. Clearly moving towards a really modern take.
Very modern. Yeah. Very, yeah.
I mean, our best is going from traditional into...
Yeah, it's... I don't think I've seen anything that's been pushed to that extreme, really.
Yeah.
In Dubai, very, very clean.
Yeah.
Very, as you said, very modern.
And then you really like the fixtures and stuff, especially the bathrooms and
the
tiles.
Bathrooms are lovely. Yeah, really nice.
It's definitely a hotel that's going to be known more as well for the exterior architectural design.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah.
You know.
That's when you pull up to the entrance and you've got that big overhang. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I think that's. So I think again, pretty stiff competition in there. I said I haven't seen two. Don't know how to comment.
No.
I think we're loving Alameen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the guys at HQR have done a really wicked job there.
Job, yeah.
But yeah, whoever walks away with it will be very willing and very deserving of it. But for me personally, I would jump on that Alameen bandwagon and jump over to Egypt and have a good weekend there.
Yeah, I'll book my flights now.
And read a book and not design anything.
No.
And maybe a brewski.
Oh, yeah.
Or a 6. And then we move from the hotel side of things into bar, restaurants, and clubs, which is massive category.
It is.
Whole lot of competition. Scale of projects is wild.
It really is.
Yeah. You know, you've got little small concepts there, perhaps little boutique concepts.
Yeah.
Competing against these huge things. So, wow, that's anyone's call.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to say.
What did you like the look of on this one?
Oh, I loved 2 at Symphony.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just really well done. I loved the colours.
Yeah, it was the terrazzo we liked.
Yeah.
So it was, and then we also loved the simple detailing around the top of the terrazzo and the furniture.
Almost had like a bit of old school Hollywood mixed with, I don't know, just something.
But in a really
about it,
clean,
like,
modern way, without none of that tacky sort of. Yeah, but I think I mean,
something.
H2R again. We spoke about them for the hotel thing. I think you've done another stellar job there.
Yeah.
And it's quite nice to use pink without being.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see it as overly feminine.
No.
You know, I see it as a space that I personally, with this beard
Yeah.
and all, could enjoy.
That's good. Because a lot of people at the moment, we've been discussing about how a lot of clients are thinking, oh, it's too masculine or too feminine, and I don't think that is how design is looked at anymore. I don't think you look at pink and go, oh,
that's a girly joint.
That's a girly.
Yeah.
Or black
where's
or
it?
dark.
No, you're not going to catch me in Hello Miss Kitty or whatever you call that. But, you know, I just think those palettes and pastel colours are really quite attractive.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you're right. I think we're bridging that gap between doesn't a tier have a sexual identity or not.
I don't see it myself. I don't go past a place and go, I can't go in there.
Yeah, I think that's a whole different podcast.
Yeah,
because there's a whole lot of bollocks in that area.
But I think they've done the pink.
Yeah, I think they've nailed it. I think the terrazzo, terrazzo's sexy again.
Yeah.
Terrazzo's gone from being a really sort of cheap compound that was filling spaces to now being a really sexy element.
Yeah, so versatile.
Then next up is Bishop Design Associates with Scalini at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
First thing that hits is that floor.
Oh, it's very striking.
Yeah, that's the word for it. I actually love the softness that the greenery brings. It brings that sort of alfresco sort of feel.
Yeah, loving the colours.
Yeah, it was really quite striking with the blues.
Yeah.
So it was really, really nice design. And then on a more micro detail level, coffered ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
love a coffered ceiling.
I don't know who the contractor was, but craftsmanship on a coffered ceiling in this region is pretty excellent.
Yeah. No, we like to bring that in, don't we?
Yeah, and then we jumped from there to the guys at Four Space who did Atmosphere.
Hey.
Someone in branding needs a pat on the back there. I don't know if we come up with a name, but it's kind of cool.
I do, yeah. I like it.
So cheesy, it's kind of cool, if that makes sense. It's all about that oven.
It is. That's stunning.
Yeah.
I love it.
And that really is a designed kind of...
I want to know how you did it. Sorry to interrupt. I just need to know, how did you do it?
Yeah, get in touch. It's Nick at studiom.net. Let her know. Don't steal her. We like to keep her here. She actually has a chain on her foot under this desk. You cannot see.
No.
Yeah, how did they do it? Wow. Engineering. Feet. But you also quite liked them. I mean, we talked about this element quite a bit.
Yeah, some retro touches here and there.
Yeah, without being overly...
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a nice mix. Just an inviting space. Yeah. Yeah,
really cool job, guys. Well done. And then we go to Boa, which is sort of takes us out of the restaurant, sort of F&B area, into club space. Now, Bishop Design did this one again. Mental is the word I would use. It's brilliantly mental. It's just so... so Dubai.
Yeah, pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
All the mirrors in there and lots of details going on. So.
And I think 10 years ago, I'd be smashing that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be going pretty heavy on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
But now we're old and married.
I know.
And worked to death by our boss. She's not here. Yeah, we're a bit more civilized, but it's a cracking space.
Yeah. The lighting, I think, is very well done.
Yeah, I just love how it bounces off the mirrors and really creates this vibe. So, I think Bishop's done a really good job. Again, it's very difficult because it's so far removed from the other ones we're talking about.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. But that's why the category is so wide and vast. Snooze Coffee Shop in Dubai. It's Abu Dhabi, I think. I think it was Abu Dhabi. I'm sorry if I missed it wrong. I just found the one in Abu Dhabi, which was designed by Lightspace Design.
A standalone structure.
Oh, it was good, wasn't it?
really nice. And the sculpture at the front with the chair.
Ah, yeah. Love a good bit of sculptural design there.
So, I'll be taking that
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Lightspace are very well known now. Lightspace design for creating sculptural elements and playing with light and playing with texture. And they've done it again.
Yeah, really well done.
Brew 92 by Liquid Design is in Saudi.
Wow.
So it's really good to see some design coming from outside of the UAE into the Middle East towards. So I know we had it earlier with H2R and a few other hotel clients. But it's good to see actual F&B concepts coming in.
Yeah.
So for you, Brew 92 was all about one thing.
Yeah, the...
It was a staircase in the library.
Yeah. The staircase and the library. Yeah. Yeah, really. That one piece of metal, it just goes all the way up.
Could you imagine detailing that?
Nah.
No. Is that when you just do an indicative design and go, to be shop drawings by structural engineer?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah. It's exactly what I thought. It was, and then we bounce up to my local now, being in the ranches. It's Le Petit Belge. Well, I've been quite a few times.
I unfortunately haven't been.
No, like Crno International. I was dying for it to open, to be honest, because,
Yeah? Who would
I have a 1.5-year-old. So it's good to drink sometimes. And there's a play park next door where she can go.
Yes.
While I do the shopping. Again, for me, it's so sort of classical. What Crno have done really well is take what is classically Belgian in terms of the brass and the lighting and the patterns, and then taking this real modern pop on it with the primary colours.
Yeah.
And that just sort of creates this juxtaposition.
Yeah.
And then you have the, from what I remember, the hand sketch wall, and then you start getting this real bounce sort of ideas that come together, and it works.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I quite like that. But yeah, I think there was. Sorry, just go back to my thing. There was no, it wasn't this category. It was. I think we'll just cut there and then skip and then edit it. Yeah. Okay, then finishing off this category. Well, I think it's your personal favorite. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be Hotel Cartagena. Look, you probably shouldn't have an Irish guy doing pronunciation on these things. You really hope you're enjoying the subtitles below when I speak. And I hope I've added them in. But yeah, the Cartagena is, wow. Well, you can go talk about this one. It's by Atelier EPJ. Again, I don't know, but
I just love how they've just gone for it. They've gone full on. It's a fun space, loads of colour, and you just know you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it looks like a really trusting client as well, who's let them go.
Yeah, I want to have a project like that. Really, just go for it.
Yeah, if Emma would just stop stealing the good ones off you, yeah, it's really sort of.
Yeah, I think excellent. They could have, if they pared back a bit, it just wouldn't have that fun.
No, I think because they've gone for it.
Yeah, and the clients let them, and or.
So there's in total, like it's a massive category, a lot going on there in terms of. People going different genres, different styles, different things. But on a personal note, I'm really digging Hotel Cartagena.
Yeah, Cartagena,
Gina. We'll find out Wednesday night, hopefully, when they announce it. Loving to at Symphony. I think H2R and the Alabar team are really taking retail and F&B to a new level. They're really experimenting with design and going for it. It's been very, very good.
Yeah. Very, very good.
Yeah, I think one to watch out for would be watch for Snooze. Like, I think Snooze has a shot.
Yeah.
Scalini will be strong. There's not a lot separating them all. It's just for us personal taste.
Yeah.
Big fan of Terrazzo and the pastels of 2, and then big fan of the mentalness of Hotel.
Cartagena.
I think we've had every variation of that now. We'll move on. So we said the next big project after that really is skip residential, because we don't do residential.
Well,
if you see our houses, you know why. It's not our thing. No, it's not.
Not qualified.
Even commercial, we don't really do a lot of commercial.
No.
And it's a funny one, this category, because I don't know what is commercial design to you, generally?
I think of offices.
Yeah, I kind of think of offices.
Yeah.
I think a lot of other stuff become in the realms of leisure and entertainment or public space.
Yeah. I feel like they should have their own title.
Yeah.
Category.
So it's a really difficult one, because I don't know what the criteria is, what are they looking for their winner?
No.
For commercial. If I look at it from a purely office design point of view, it's very difficult, because I love the Edelman office by Roar.
Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah. So many cool breakout spaces.
Yeah.
Love the sort of that really cool sort of pink green sort of jungly type area, which I love.
Yeah.
And it just makes me feel good. You want to work there.
Yeah.
So I really like that from an office point of view.
Yeah.
Like, as a parent, I love Ollie Ollie. I think Sinead Davis Atelier has done a wicked job there. It's a brilliant design. So much of it is about the I can't remember the name of it, the designer who did the knitting thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her. So much is about that, but when you actually get into the details of the space, from the wayfinding, the signage, the thing is very, very good. But I find that more leisure entertainment. So I don't know what they're looking for.
It's a tough category.
It is, and even the VR park, it was like, it's the floor space have done. I mean, that is like stuff of my dreams. Tron meets Blade Runner, blah, 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 But again, is it retail then? I don't know. This is, I suppose, was the first year of the awards.
Yeah.
We'll find these things out.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of office space, I think Blue House has done a wicked job with Imcan. I think it's got that really awesome structural element in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm doing
really
this a lot, by the way, because when I'm not working here, I have puppets. No, I don't. I definitely do not. My child is real. I should get finger puppets next week. But yeah, I think it's a big shout. Again, this category, commercial, I do not think spa.
Yeah, no.
I think
there's so many good spas in Dubai that I'm sure they could have their own category.
Well, Super Future Design have done an unreal job with Oriana Spa, right? And if there was a spa category and it was against all the other spas, it's a good chance it would definitely win. So it'd be interesting to see if spa maybe in the future will get its own category.
Yeah.
Because it's such a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of an area, and it's hard. Do you want to be discounted because you think of offices, or do you want to be,
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Yeah. Maybe that's why people haven't submitted as well, because they thought maybe there's no category for us, or I don't know. Or
To be honest, we have some projects that are
quite
kind of in there, but not in there. Like we've that whole kids entertainment centre we've done, and we were like, well, where does it fit?
Where do I go?
I definitely wouldn't have put it in commercial.
No.
Because again, I think office space. But yeah, getting back to the gist of it, cracking on, I'm going to go with, I'm probably going to go with Edelman by Roar.
Yeah.
Or Blue House.
Nice.
For the, let me pronounce this ready, Imcan corporate office. I think if it's the one I think I saw, I just love that really cool structural element.
Stunning.
But in terms of an overall brief, well, you don't know what the brief is. What the brief the designer got.
No.
But elementary
From a, yeah.
Right, let's jump on to retail. Right, Symphony's in here again by H2R, so we know about that.
Yeah.
You want to shop there.
Straight in there.
Yeah, you might even go and look for a dress for this event.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Is it expensive? We don't know. Is it
Oh.
Sorry.
We'll soon find out.
So yeah, so I mean it's a cracking job. I think it's
high ceiling, the simplicity.
Restraint.
It's very well built.
Yeah.
They've done a really good job of executing it. So yeah, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. Design Lotus Arts de Vivre. I mean, guys, for next year, can we have things that are Irish friendly to name?
Irish friendly.
Irish.
Niamh.
Niamh. Orla. Yeah, maybe I should have retalked that. So we'll stop now. By Bishop Design have designed. So, wow, I mean, it's dramatic.
Isn't it?
It is dramatic. It's a dramatic entrance, it's a dramatic interior, the lighting, the shadows, the quirky elements.
Yeah, bit of different styles kind of going on here and there, like the floor with the rugs and
It's just something different to do. I love difference, so it's pretty cool.
Really cool.
Then we get into Al Rawi, cafe and bookstore by Roar. Rawi, I hope I'm saying it right. By Roar, and
really
I love it.
Good job.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just love it.
Yeah, that ceiling.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hide my bias on this one. I guess we're going with the Symphony as well because it has it's interesting because it's so different in terms of one is really clean, simple, modern.
Yeah.
High end.
Yeah.
And the other one,
the clothes.
Yeah. Whereas the other one has so many cool. Awawi has so many cool design elements. You know.
Yeah.
The colors, the sculptural lighting, the ceiling feature, the pegboard wall.
Oh, love a good pegboard wall.
Yes, I'm sitting next to ours. But yeah, I just think it's really cool design.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't find anything on the Contemporary District. So I have nothing. I have nothing to say. And then this is where it becomes weird for me. These individual projects, where they're also the same scale and stuff, are going to compete against the avenues.
Yeah. I don't know.
Which is a whole mall.
Yeah. Again. Yeah.
So to me, is that public space or retail?
That's for me it falls more under public space because it's the
and this is where we
whole
clicked
thing.
very straight on that it's not interior design awards, it's Middle East design awards.
Yes,
but coming against a mall, like what are we looking for? Are we looking again? Are the judges going to look at aesthetic and individual design elements? Are they going to look at scale?
Yeah, exactly.
Because of a scale.
They've got
it. Yeah, but then if you're looking at overall design, then
I just don't know how you judge that one.
Yeah, I don't know where they fit or where the thinking is between like how do you separate them?
Yeah.
But yeah,
really good job though, isn't it? It's
a great mall.
Stunning.
You know, as far as malls go, like it's pretty up there. Kuwait's doing some great stuff at the moment. I mean, we've seen it in the F&B sector. Now we're seeing it in the larger scale sector, so it's cool. But feeling Al Rawi and
and Symphony.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So H2R and Roar. Again, we could be totally wrong. We're gonna look like total dicks next week, but it's our opinion, as in opinion of Christian Stinson and Nicola Fahy, and not of any other members of Studio M LLC. You can tell I studied law.
T&C's a plan.
T&C's a plan. Stick around for a commercial break. Have you had an accident in the workplace? Was it not your fault? Oh. Okay, right. Young Talent of the Year is where we get interesting. So you have made it. Yeah, and it is a big shortlist. So it's not a short shortlist, it's a big shortlist. We have in total 7 names there from massive companies such as, Gensler and Blue House and these kind of, I mean, Opal, who have just come out of nowhere in the last couple of years, is a massive agency, but I think you deserve it. I think you worked your backside off. You've really earned your stripes in the industry for the last 5 years?
5 years.
6, you count your internship with Stickman and Studio M back in the day. First Design Middle East Awards. You're born in Dubai, born in the Middle East. Kind of cool to have that. But I think you really deserve it. I'm going to say that. I think they're all probably equally deserving as well.
It's very, very much so.
But when your portfolio is so wide and massive, but you're up against some big names. So.
I am. I don't have it.
If you don't win, then please don't come back to work on Thursday.
Oh, I won't.
No?
Pack my bags.
Yeah, we only want winners in this office.
No, I know.
Well,
should probably pack them now.
Don't even know why you're going, to be honest with you. Okay, but it's nice to be.
I feel very, very grateful that it's been recognised, all my hard work. But it's. I just don't see how I can win.
Well, I'm proud of you for getting that far. I think people focus too much on winning sometimes. And I think for the individual awards, it's just to know you're up there. It's important.
Yeah.
To be recognised is so important that, they can see it and you're doing something right.
No, I think that's an amazing achievement in itself. So.
I do think.
Yay.
Well done. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
You will have no more money for your salary.
I'm done.
Yeah, we reward winners. We've already had a pay review before this announcement, so that's good.
Yeah.
Well done. So I hope for the best in that. Architect of the Year, no idea. Individual awards, Interior Designer of the Year, we got Paul Bishop from Bishop Design. I'm gonna say it right. Hopefully my Dutch is good. Maja Kozel, who I'm really loving some of the stuff. She did that pastryology store, which I loved. That was the pastry store.
Yeah.
I think she's just done some work with the cinemas in Aldercat Avenue there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's a pretty. I don't know her personally, so I could be wrong. But she seems to be a really trendy kind of cool cat, and she's doing some good stuff.
Excellent.
Fabulous Instagram, worth following. Paul's had a massive year again. Fair play. He's done really well. He's got some cracking designs out there, and he's really sort of loosening up. The agency seems to be going places, and picked up the big one a few weeks ago, and he's on a roll. So I think that'll probably come in. He's coming in strong. He's coming in hot.
Yeah.
Stay off the tables. Alright? There's workman claiming insurance for that stuff.
Have you had an accident at work?
Yeah. And as someone who's also had ACL reconstructions, man, it's not worth it. Andres Sensoli from Super Future. Again, don't really know him personally. Don't know anyone here personally. But no. Super Future have obviously knocked up some great stuff. We saw it earlier in some of their other categories. Yeah. I'm going to say it wrong, and I'm so sorry. Maya Zagdod from MMAC Design Associates. Yeah, again, it's nice to see some different names there. It's nice to see some other agencies bringing in names. Like Norm Majid Abdul Latif Al Mujab. I'm so sorry. I think Opal have done some fantastic stuff. Yeah. But I think for me, the award comes down to sort of who's produced this year, delivered, completed projects and stuff.
Yeah.
And without knowing too much about them, it's hard to say. I mean, Palavui Dean at Roar.
Yeah.
I mean, what a year. What a year.
Going strong.
Going very strong. Large sort of scale projects, small scale projects, putting our own stamp on them.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Really good.
A bit like us as well in terms of empowering young women. You
Yeah.
know, I'm all about that. So she's really done quite a bit.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Yeah, it's going to be a really, really interesting one. That one. I'm not going to call it. I think you're all exceptional, and you all have different strengths and weaknesses, and you have all different reasons to win and why you should win. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, just have a good time celebrating that.
Yeah, we'll celebrate anyway. Yeah. Maybe if Emma didn't have a year off maternity leave, she could have done some work.
She's slacking.
Yeah, slacking. Oh, gosh. I mean, a year off.
I know.
While we struggle here.
Baby.
Yeah, babies. Yeah.
She can look after herself now.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when's she going to work? Child.
She's got a desk set up. She's fine.
I mean, Studio M did not endorse child labour law. Child labour. So we're not a sweatshop. Decor region of the year. I don't want to talk about it. Don't know anything about it.
No.
Again. Yeah. Don't know anything about decorating or houses or. Yeah. Look at me. I'm wearing the same t-shirt I wore for the last video. I have it. The same t-shirt in 5 different ways.
It's ready to go.
It's ready to go. Okay, interior design firm of the year. Ooh, can I swear? Can I swear?
No, we won't swear.
We won't swear, but what the fudge?
Shut the front door.
Far out. Right, let's just go through this. Paul Bishop Design. Fantastic, right? Big year. Awesome agency. Mac Design Associates, like knocking out hotels, knocking out these huge scale projects. Super Future Design, something similar. Another awesome agency, B3 there. Blue House Group, I mean, they've just done some wicked F&B and office designs, done really good stuff. So they have, I think they've done they've been around a long time, a bit like Bishop as well, like a permanent fixture in the industry. You're always expecting to see them there. And we go from, that sort of small range to now we're going into GAD.
Yeah.
With their 9,457 employees. Yeah.
That's
right, which
amazing.
is scale, right? So interior design firm of the year, and then you're at Opal Interiors again, who have opened as part of a larger group. I need to do my research. I've done a lot of research, but just checked out the website, some good stuff.
Wow.
It's got these big agencies, a lot of people and stuff. And then you have Studio M. You have us. This tiny little studio.
In there somewhere.
In there somewhere. So it's a 7-horse race. Make it a 6-horse race. It's amazing to be up there with these people.
Yeah.
I think it's for you and for the other guys. Everyone's on lunch, so it looks a bit stupid. Hi Jess. It's amazing for the whole team that we have. A little 10-man studio can be up there with these guys.
Done.
I've done nothing. I've done nothing, but I think it's amazing for your hard work. And do you know what? Sometimes it's corny to say it's just to be nominated. I think we are not winning. I have no expectation of winning. I'm still going for the crack.
Yeah.
But wise up.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Shut the front door. And the other thing as well is when you see all the other firms who have been listed for other categories who obviously put in for the awards, it's sometimes not about who else is shortlisted, but who's not shortlisted. That makes it even more of an honour to be on there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's real feeling of pride.
Yeah.
recognised.
Well, you were our first employee ever.
Yeah, along with Regina.
Along with Regina, yeah.
And then.
Yeah, and then it all took off, and we started in a maid's room in our. I wouldn't say my underwear, but I was pretty close to wearing underwear when I was working most of the time. Jammies. Also manly boxers. Emma and I, and we won Boutique Firm of the Year a few years ago, which was incredible. Yes, unexpected. Remember that night?
Just about.
I actually think if we somehow magically did end up winning this, I think the party would still be going this time next year.
Yeah. Thursday would be a write-off.
Sure. No, but it's amazing to be up there.
Really?
I'll stop talking about it now. I'm just going to enjoy it. And whoever wins that, good on you. Good on you.
Yeah.
So it is, but we'll be clapping.
Yeah.
So fit out firm. I don't know anyone. I never really worked with any of them except for A&T. A&T Group Interiors.
Yeah.
I think Tariq and Isam have done a really cool job down there. Did some great work. Do you remember they did the fit out for Slider Station, which was incredible?
Yeah.
I don't know the other companies. And then Architect Firm of the Year. No idea. Gadge are in there. If you could just give Gadge that one, remove them from Interior Design Firm of the Year. Call it even.
Yeah.
Bit
more percentage chance.
Takes us from 0% to 0.05. Do it for the people. Don't want to win into both awards because that would just hurt. Stop standing on the little guys. And that's it. So Wednesday night, business formal attire.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
I think you've got your gown.
I have my gown. Yes, I'm gonna wear a gown. Yeah, I think so. Or an ironic T-shirt.
Oh, nice.
Do you go ironic?
Sure.
I need a shave probably. Do my hair.
Unrecognisable.
I just don't. I might just stay at home. Or jump over to the Pity Bells in Motor City and you can live stream it. But that's it. So it's really cool to have another awards thing on the calendar.
It is.
And should be a good night.
Very good night. Yeah.
Anything else for you?
And just good luck to everyone that's nominated and enjoy the award ceremony.
Come and say hello.
Yeah.
Berate us for getting our predictions wrong or right. I don't know.
Why didn't you say us?
Yeah. It's personal choice. And best of luck to everyone there, and hopefully see you there for a party. And try not to comment nasty things below because I will disable the comments. I'm fragile. Catch up next week where we will probably be discussing our design process or doing something different, maybe a supplier interview, or we'll try and make this sort of a regular thing.
Cool.
See you later.
Bye.